Welcome to Countryside Acres. Welcome to live chat. What are you doing?
Trying to find. Here we are. Here we are.
What's this does?
Here we go. Nobody can see us, maybe.
I don't know.
There's two people.
Two watching? No.
Hello.
Hey.
I think you're the first person on. Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Oh, there's some
There
people.
they are.
That's funny because that guy still says two people.
Yeah. Hello.
And
Hello.
this says two people, but there's obviously more than two people.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
I often wonder how.
145.
Oh, no, not changed. But seeing as YouTube controls the entire platform, I often wonder that. Like, they can tell you whatever they want. You don't know.
Hello. Hello.
How do you
Hello.
know?
Hello. 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 Hello.
Hello, hello.
There's a
hello,
whole bunch
hello.
of highs here
There's a
somewhere.
lot of people sending healing vibes. Thank you very much. Hi from Russian Crimea. Hello, Privyet.
Hello.
Hello from the UK. St. Petersburg, Ekaterinburg, Nizhny Novgorod. How are you, nice family? We are doing swell. How are you? I have picked up a bit of a, what do you call that? Cold? Not quite cold, just
Stuffy nose.
stuffy, silly nose. Okay, the camera's going to be vibrating because that's the way we have it set up here. Sorry. It's bouncing on this table, and every time I put my elbows on the table, it does it. Ireland, Norway, Brabant, up, Holland, Florida. How did the operation go? How did you feel? Very good. Food was good. Service was good. Everything was good. It was a good. I mean, not like I want to go to the hospital again, but all in all, it was a good hospital stay. The only problem with it was that they lost my registration.
Nevada, Calgary.
Can't eat fried food anymore. Okay, so far I'm eating the same things as before, and everything's good. How do you guys like it over there so far? And I live in Moncton, New Brunswick. Well, Moncton is a beautiful area as well. New Brunswick is beautiful. We love it over here. Absolutely. There's still a lot of stuff that we have to learn, of course, but we just like it. It's very nice. Hello, Kazakhstan. Hi from Crimea. Greetings from Cape Breton Island, Nova Scotia. Beautiful. I very much fondly remember our trip to Cape Breton Island. Wonderful. Our whole East Coast trip was wonderful. Probably the highlight the kids remember most would be the Fort St. Louisburg. Absolutely stunning fort. Very well maintained. Very well, what's it called? Restored. Good evening. I thought you would have a live on Boosty. Not here. Are you fine, Aaron? Bored? Yeah, I like working. So I'm actually supervising now. The new Canadian family cannot sit still either, and they've been helping us out this week, getting a bunch of things done. And so I'm in a supervisory teaching role, watching other people work, but it's good. Now, greetings from Sweden. Greetings from Tashkent. Hi, can you pronounce my city? My city is Can't read it. Syktyvkar. Syktyvkar. I don't know if I'm getting that right. Glad to see you. Greetings from Sorovtika.
Hopefully it's a decent.
Denton, hello from Ufa, Bashkortostan. You building a great home. You working hard. When will you cancel? I don't know what cancel means. When will I quit?
Never.
Hopefully never. I hope to work until I die. Hi from Alberta. Address for your new house. Not yet, no, unfortunately. Gallbladder removal won't affect your life very much. You'll just have to go to the bathroom a little bit more often. Well, so far I haven't noticed any ill effects of it at all. So
Hopefully it stays that way.
yeah, hopefully. Always happy to see you, Arend and Anneesa. Thank you very much. Jill, I want to move to Russia. Wouldn't even know where to begin. Well, send us an email. We can always try to help you out. A lot of people emailing us lately. Again, there is a lot of interest in people coming. It sounds like the majority of people interested are coming from Germany, of all places. They are sick and tired of living over there. things need to change. But yeah, send us an email. We will try to help you as best as we can. When you buy furniture, let other people bring them up. Yes, I have strong children who enjoy working, so I'll be all right. Greetings from Godrich, Ontario. There you go. How's life in Russia? I love the country. Very good. We enjoy it very, very much. I have no intentions of going back, and neither does my wife, as far as I know.
No.
Greetings, brother, from Orthodoxy. Thank you very much. How is the hospital in Russia compared to Canada? Man, it's interesting. See, the building itself was older. Not old. Well, it is old.
Yeah, it was old.
Yeah, it's not in the greatest shape. So we have a lot of nice hospitals. I said this before, but we have a lot of nice hospitals in Canada, but the care is terrible. Nobody cares about you. You're just a number, just a way to make an income. And here, I genuinely felt like people cared. And I know some people say, well, that's because you're a foreigner and Russians don't get treated well in hospitals. I didn't see that. The nurses staff looked like they were being just as friendly to the Russians that were in there as to me. And nobody looked like they were complaining or arguing. You know, the kitchen staff that brought me my food, it was the same food everybody else got. It's not like I had better treatment. It came out of the same dish, you know?
Yeah.
And the food was great, and the people were nice, and they were friendly. Had I been able to speak Russian, they probably would have talked more to me, obviously, but all in all, I had a great stay. I was very impressed. And the quality of the doctors and nurses, the attention they get, it was good, very good. Good on you and your family. Your mic is turned down too low. No, we can't change our mic. It's just is the way it is. Hello from America. Hope all is well. Thank you. How is the fault in San Antonio? Oh, that's for the California people, I think. Russians born in the USSR, originally from Uzbekistan and living in Belgium, send their best wishes to your family. Thank you very much. Did you have more snow? Is it cold in the house? No, the house is nice and warm, and we have no snow. It's all gone. We had just a little bit. Today is +6. All the snow is melted. There is none. Audio sounds good here. Thank you very much. Your mic is fine. Thank you very much. I can hear you well. Хорошо. Hi, do an interview with your new family on your second channel.
We're thinking about it.
Do they have YouTube? No, they don't have YouTube. I don't think they're going to do YouTube. They're not really public like that at all. But we are talking about doing that. Many of you are interested in them, and I think that's normal, obviously. There's another family that's here. So we're trying to figure out how we're going to do that. Whether we do it like documentary style, follow them around a little bit, do a bit of filming, and then ask them a few questions, and then throw that on this channel, or whether we do an interview style. I don't know. What do you guys prefer? Would you like to see it in a documentary form, or would you like to see it in an interview form? Let us know.
Interview.
Hi, Russian here. I'm living in North Carolina for 6 months and 6 months in Russia. I love both countries. North Carolina got hit hard recently. Sound was good at the start, but now it's low. We could hear... Oh, lost it. You are a model family. All the best to you. Thank you. Archer and Jill Archer, depends on the region and the purpose of your visit, and so the scheme is simple. Going to the embassy, buying a visa, flying by plane, hotel, or apartment. You opened a vet chat on Boost?
On Boosty, maybe?
I'm not sure. Dear brother in Christ, are you going to grow pomegranates? I don't even know what that or what those are.
They had them in Georgia, no?
No, you're talking about... No, you're talking about those other things.
Yeah.
They wouldn't grow here. That's too warm.
I don't think pomegranates do either, no?
I don't know.
Grenades. Look at that fruit that looks like a grenade.
They have like a red...
I don't know.
Neither do I. Both interview and documentary.
So.
There you go. Hello from Baikal. Documentary form. Did you finally get your home registered? If not, how long do you think it'll take? Oh, I don't know. No, we did not get registered yet. That's going to be a hassle, it sounds like. Hopefully. It's a matter of time, I guess. You guys seem like such a wonderful family. Well, thank you very much. How do you feel about your recent popularity? Is it more a blessing or a burden for you?
I think it's been a blessing.
Yeah, I think so too. Sure, there's more work involved and stuff, but it's an opportunity. I look at all of life optimistically and as opportunities. We now have an opportunity to, like, when we decided to come to Russia, we couldn't find anything anywhere. There was like no answers. How do we do this? What is Russia even like? Will the people like us? Are Russians mean? We're taught all sorts of stuff in the West, and how do you get over that? And so now we have an opportunity through our channel to say, hey, listen, this is our experience. I'm not lying to you. We are Canadians. We are foreigners. We have no Russian history. We moved to this country, and this is how wonderful everyone is. And this is what it looks like, and this is what our dirt looks like. And it's real. And I think that's a real opportunity that I think at first maybe we didn't click in, but it sinks in now. It's a responsibility and an opportunity. How are you guys doing? You look tired. I hope you're doing well. Well, it is 9 o'clock at night, so I'm always tired at 9 o'clock at night.
Yes.
But we thought we'd pop on here quick because last week we did not do it live. I was not feeling up to it. And so I feel great. I am tired. Sorry, I look tired. I'll try to keep my eyes open.
And we did just do a boosty live too.
Did a boosty live as well. We had a long day today visiting. Yeah. I say hello to the Canadians. Now a big hello to everyone in the chat. Much love from BC. Thank you. Aaron, how do you see your farm developing? What animals are you planning to buy? Oh, chickens, pigs, cows, sheep, goats, turkeys, geese. Did I miss anything? More the merrier. More the merrier. We would like to have an educational farm as well, where we can teach people and show people. And the more animals, the better, basically. If children can come out here and get to experience this firsthand, maybe, hopefully, they'll be like, hey, you know what? When I get older, I want to be a farmer too. And we can see this wonderful country filled up full of farmers. That would be awesome. I don't think there's any better life, and I think probably many of you don't farm, but to raise a family, there's no better way to do it than on a farm. It's awesome. Cheers from Hamilton, Ontario. What was wrong with your health? Oh, sorry, I keep shaking the table. What was wrong with my health? Gallbladder had to go. I just needed it out. Hello from Sweden. Have you received driving tickets? You mean speeding tickets? Yes. I get them from time to time.
Not lately.
Nah, I've been good, boy.
Yeah, you've been using it.
I got a parking ticket the other day. That one hurt. When we had that Oka meeting, that was a decent sized ticket. Any thoughts on coming to America now that Donald Trump will be president? Do you mean to move? No, I have no desire to move there. Russia's got everything I need. America's a nice place full of people that I can understand, but the price of the land is crazy. It's much cheaper here. For a visit, I'm not in a rush to go there anytime soon. I have no need to go
I'd
there.
rather go to Europe. I've never seen Europe.
Yeah. So if we could afford a holiday, we'd probably go to Europe, not to the States. But I'm not anytime soon. No. Next summer, I can buy your products already, meat, cheese, butter. I'm hoping so, yes, if all goes well. If all goes well, we are hoping to be able to start selling. We need to be able to start selling. We need an income too. We can't just keep putting money into the farm. At some point, the farm needs to start paying for things too. Love the educational farming idea. Wish I could join you. I owned a Lada once. Tough car. There's a lot of them around. Yep. Hello from Moscow. Best regards. Thank you. Hello from Voronezh. Thank you.
I'm a silk farmer.
What's a silk farmer? When I see Russian land, I see an enormous potential. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of potential here. And so much less sprays. There's so much more life. There's bugs. There's things. That's amazing. I can't get over how many. I just see one flying there again. That's a ladybug right there, is it not? Oh, maybe that one's not. Anyway, we have some ladybugs still around right now. The red ones. I haven't seen a red ladybug in years. They have lots of them here. We used to have them when we were kids, and I think they just killed them all off with a spray. Aaron looks at his wife with such love. I 100% love my wife. I also look at my wife with sleepiness once in a while too, because I'm tired. But I have been blessed with a phenomenal woman, and I know it. Hello, Mr. Arend. Hope you feel well now. Well, much better than I did. I still have a few issues, but much better. Always had a few issues. I see you in Krasnoyarsk region, city of Zelengorsk. Come to Siberia. Oh, I would love to. Man, I really want to go to Siberia one day. The wildlife, I hear there's so much wildlife. I would love to take like a month trip and go see. Yeah, one day. But not anytime soon. I have a farm to develop that needs to get running and a family that needs me. So,
Yeah, we need a.
do you have a laptop or a desktop computer, or are you intentionally protecting your children from it, or have you not yet had the opportunity to buy it? Yeah, we have a laptop. I'm reading this off a laptop right now, the comments, and we don't have a desktop. I haven't had one in years. Anneesa has a laptop. I have a laptop. And
I thought about getting a desktop, but
well, they hold more stuff, but they're not as versatile. Like we always had, each had a laptop. I use mine just for business, which now I don't have a farm. Well, I have a farm business, but not like we did in Canada. So I don't really use my laptop ever. But I did all my own accounting on the farm and the tax stuff. So I needed my laptop in the
I
office.
use mine for editing.
And she does editing on hers. So, and now we have bought a few more for the children's studies. We have started to switch over to more internet-based stuff, especially as we're doing tutors and things like that. So yeah, we have multiple ones. Do you still have shoulder pain? It was gone, and now it's back. So it's not shoulder so much; it's the collarbones right here. It's really hurting again. I don't know what's going on, but it was gone. And so I almost thought maybe it's because when you're in the hospital and they hook you up to IV and they stuff you full of fluids, and maybe that made it feel better. I don't know.
It's not the same though. It's not like a throb in your inner part. Like this is just the collarbone. Like before you were having like pain all over.
Yeah. So as we said too, like we need to go back to the neurologist again because I have a herniated disc of some kind. I don't know what they can do about it, and there's some sort of fracture in the shoulder. I don't know what, if it's old or new. I have no idea. So I need to figure that out yet, because if there's something that can be done, then that would be great. Do you sleep better? No, not really.
So. He snores a lot more.
Do I?
Yeah.
I still feel tired though.
Yeah, but I think of it this way. It was months of no sleep. Like it's going to take you a long time to recover.
Maybe.
I think he's sleeping a lot better.
She thinks I'm sleeping better.
You're actually getting like a snore. Like you hadn't snored in months.
Yeah. I don't hear myself snore,
and you're not
thankfully.
getting up as much, I noticed.
Okay.
You were waking me up like 3 times a night.
Yeah.
Getting up because you were in.
Had to go to the bathroom. Okay, so yes, I'm sleeping better, apparently. Hello, our dear family. With all your, I'm not reading the names this time, sorry. Dimitri, with all your doings, you forget to take time for rest, take care of your health. I think you are overloaded, am I right? Nah, I don't think so. It's just normal life. I'm always busy. I wouldn't, like sitting on a couch, I feel lazy. If I sit on the couch, I feel terrible. Like there's work that should be done. My eyes are totally red now. I was fighting with an eyelash or something in this eye, but now both of them are red. I also have to sneeze any minute here now. So if I explode on the screen, I'm sorry. But no, I like my life busy. I can't imagine not having work. For a year, I took off. I didn't have any work. We traveled around, and it's like, I go crazy. I like working. I love working. I don't think I'm overworked. We do need rest. Yes, I need to get my sleeping figured out. And obviously I was in pain just 24/7. Some days very, very bad pain. And you got to keep working. You can't just lay down. That's a bad example. You got children to raise. You got to teach by example. You get up no matter how you feel and you keep going. So now that I feel a lot better, it's great. Now I'm not allowed to work because I'm not allowed to lift anything. So that's hard. But another couple of weeks and I think I'll be right back to everything. Be good. Arend, you have a wonderful voice. Please sing for us. Maybe I'll start a new channel. Countryside singing or something. Your shoulder pain is most certainly from the spine/neck. I wondered that too. But see, it's a herniated disc in the neck. I don't know how that would translate. I guess it could be
side. It's on the side of your neck. Could be this.
Maybe that's what's related. Because actually my neck's been bugging me just a little bit. Not a lot, again, the last couple of days. So maybe that's related.
Could be.
Have you got an address for your new house? No, not yet, because it's not registered yet, right? We're still waiting for registration on the house. Once they register the house, then we can register ourselves in the house, and then we can officially move in. It will give more oxygen to the system and the brain. What will? Are you happy in Russia? Yes, I am. Very happy. We have an opportunity for a great life here. Oh, most holy Theotokos, save us. Art of You, it's great to have a store in your territory, but are you planning a sale with delivery for the possibility of buying in other cities, or will there be an online store?
I'm hoping to do an online.
Both, I think. We haven't completely hashed it out. I don't think we're going to go to the city every day. But let's say, what if we did once a week or once every 2 weeks, we make a delivery to Moscow, and you could put in, or maybe other cities along the way, and you could put in an order for a box of food that would last you for the next 2 weeks. I think something like that could definitely be workable. And we're still looking at that. Obviously, it's going to start slow, and we're going to continue to grow and grow and grow. We have a lot of development to do on the farm yet, but we do have big plans and big ambitions. And there's many of us. We're doing this for our children. It's their business. One day I'm going to die. She's going to die. Don't be sad. It's normal. Everybody dies. But we are going to die, and the kids are going to take over. And that's what we're doing it for. And with that in mind, we also want to scale the business in such a way that it can be split so that they are not forced to work together. Each one can take the chunk that they are most interested in, whatever that might be. Greetings from Saratov. Come to Belarus, best farming country. I am hoping to go to Belarus one time. Or not one time, I'd like to go.
So
I was told, so we can't right now, right? Because on asylum, we can't go.
right.
And right now we're on asylum. So once we get temporary residency, I should be able to go. The tractor we bought came with a loader from Zelskomash. I've told him we was saying that wrong. I don't know. Apparently I say it with an S and it's supposed to be a Z, or the other way around.
Like a Z, and it's supposed to be
anyway, call it my Dutch accent. But those guys, and he's good friends with the tractor plant. So he said he could show us his plant for the loaders and also for the tractors. And this made my wife super excited because she always wanted to go to a tractor plant. No. Me and the boys would most likely go to that. I would love to see it.
I just would like to travel to another country. That's all.
Yeah, Belarus sounds nice. You did the right choice. Here in Canada, the corruption is on every week. It's atrocious these days. Oh, I just seen another video of, was it Vancouver again? Just disgusting. You compare that to our city here, like, no way. Tent cities just galore. You don't see that here at all. With such health problems, isn't it time for my son to come from Canada? No, he's a busy man. He's got his life. I don't have such health problems. We are more than able to function. It just takes time to heal. So much immigration in Canada, Canadians are no longer able to get jobs. It's sad here. Yeah, you know what I noticed? The population not too long ago was 34 million, I think it was, or 36 million. And now all of a sudden is at 40 million Canadians. So they really ramped up the immigration the last number of years. Huge. Wow. Now you could say there's internal growth. Well, I just seen statistics to say that Canadians are now at 1 child per family. That's how low it's gotten. So in order to sustain a population, you need to have a minimum of 2.2 children per family in order to go, because there's going to be some deaths, right? And so if you're running at 1, your population in 1 generation will be half. Okay, so it's not internal growth. Getting from 34 or 36 million to 40 million was all immigration. It's just staggering amounts of immigration. Mm-hmm. Countryside Acres, I guess you are the most famous foreign family in Mother Russia. Oh, I don't know about that. There's some actors and things like that that probably are more famous than we are. Frequent pain in one area may be a sign of neuralgia. What is that?
Neurology.
Chickens are easy. I love chickens. They're vicious little things sometimes, but they're nice animals. Frederick, leaving Canada to go back in France after 20 years. Canada is no more the same country. Isn't that sad? Mm-hmm. I think a lot of people are coming to that conclusion. Now, you could say if we change the government, if we have a vote or something like that, that will make a big difference, and it very well might, but I don't think it will.
No.
past governments, we flip-flop from conservative to liberal governments, and past conservative governments have also continued that same trend. But instead of going like this, it just goes like this. But it's still going down. The quality of life has changed drastically. Greetings from North Bay, Ontario. Greetings.
This one says, is there work for foreigners?
Is there work for foreigners? If you weren't going to farm, do you think it would be easy to find work? No, I think it would be hard.
Yeah, but I think it would be hard to find work, but I think it would be easy to make work.
Yes.
Be your own boss.
Excuse me, I gotta keep blowing my nose.
Think outside the box.
I try not to, or we try not to teach our children to be workers. We try to teach them to be bosses. Always look for opportunities, look for ways that you can contribute, try to find things that aren't here and make work. And so if you can do that, if you can be an entrepreneur, then I don't think you'll have a problem, because sky's the limit. There is just so much opportunity here. And I'm not making that up. Now, if you're a farmer, that is already an entrepreneur, and then you can support yourself in that aspect. Otherwise, yes, there is a lot of work here, but if you do not speak Russian, it'll be very hard for you to get a job. And I think that is going to be the main challenge, right? If you only speak English, you need to find a boss that is maybe in IT, or maybe there's some jobs that would work, but for a lot of things, you're going to need to be able to speak the language. If you can't speak a language, then I think it would be hard to have a job, as it would be in any of your countries, wherever you're from. Right? If you're in Canada and a new immigrant comes and he cannot speak any English, it's going to be pretty hard for him to function at work, right? But there is lots of work. There is lots of jobs. We had a meeting not too long ago where they discussed that. There's companies that do need workers. There's lots and lots of work around, but I think it is going to be a language issue. Veritenuda. Thank you for your super chat. 10 euros, I think that is. There's a crack right on that. Pounds? Oh, pounds, England. Yeah. Question, have you thought about what to do for Christmas? Remember, Orthodox Christmas is January 6th, 7th, but it is much more spiritually less commercial. New Year's is the big indulgent holiday in Russia. God bless you all. So thank you very much, first of all, for your super. We typically don't do a lot of the commercial aspect of Christmas. We try to focus mostly on Christ.
We actually came here January 7th.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. So it's kind of special too.
It is. So we will be celebrating our 1-year anniversary in Russia, as well as Christmas. And we are also going to switch to January 6th as our Christmas observation. That's not the right word. We are going to observe Christmas on January 6th, because that is the way it's done here in Russia. And we are in Russia, so we would like to do the same thing. For my culture as a Dutchman, a lot of people have Christmas and Santa Claus on the same thing. And in the Netherlands, the Santa Claus thing is in December 5th. So I always grew up with the whole gift thing being on December 5th. And then we celebrated Christ's birth on December 25th, trying to keep the two separate. We don't do a lot of the commercial thing. We do give the kids a little bit, but not like the Western world does, because it's just not something that's important to give that much, I guess. Right. And focus on other people. So kids try to get the kids to make crafts and things like that. We don't do a Christmas tree. We don't believe that that's proper either. These are our takes. No offense to you if you have one. But yeah. I agree. I'm a personal support worker in the medical field, but yeah, I speak no Russian, and I don't know if they have PSWs there. They probably do. There's a lot of elderly people.
I think there's a lot of just elderly people in the village that might need you to help them. Yeah. I think,
There's a lot of English-speaking jobs as well available. I'm on a Telegram group that once in a while asks for English language teachers, I guess it would be. The other day there was some French ones and stuff on there too that they were asking for. I forget what that thing's called now. But anyway, so there is people that sometimes need that. And then you could come here and teach. I know another Canadian guy he's here doing that. He was doing a bit of construction. He was a framer back in Canada. He's married to a Russian lady, so obviously it's not an issue that way. But for work, he now teaches English. So he does that on his own, not through an institute. They pay him privately, and he makes it a pretty reasonable living doing it. I think he's tutoring, three kids or something like that. So, dun, dun, dun. What kind of Christianity do you belong to? Christ's Christianity. We belong to no denomination. We are followers of biblical Christianity. Where did Christmas originate? Is it in the Bible? Great question. No, actually, I think it's silly. We spend, at least in the Western world, we spend more time focused on Christ's birth than we do on his death. And really, for Christians, the big one should be his death. For many years, I couldn't remember when that was, and that's silly, because Christmas, the birth, is focused on, and that really, the birth itself doesn't do anything special. I mean, it's pretty cool that Christ was born as a baby in a human form, but the real miracle, the real special thing that all of us now have an opportunity to be saved and to go to heaven is his death, and that should be focused on more than that. Is it in the Bible? No, I would say it's not. I look at it more. Yeah, it might have very well. But does that make it wrong to celebrate? I look at it as an opportunity to get together with family, to just take a day off, to spend time in reflection. What we used to do is make a birthday cake as well. Just focused on Christ. I think it's an important thing. Sergey, $20 super chat. Thank you very much. Guys, I saw your children play a lot in the grass in the forest. Grass in Russia is full of ticks, which could infect tick-borne encephalitis. You don't have it in North America. Please get vaccinated if you haven't. All the best. Yes, the first 3 months maybe of living in Russia, almost every other comment was about the ticks. We are well informed now of ticks. And still not super worried about it. We'll just be careful like everybody else. Yeah. Thank you very much. If Christ was not born, then we would not have been saved. Brother, Christmas is a very holy day. Yeah, I'm not diminishing that. I'm just saying that Easter is more important in the sense that if he didn't die, then we also wouldn't be saved, right? So, yeah, I don't know. I appreciate both. Have you guys seen the Christian Vegetables cartoon? No.
No.
Gallbladder causes a spasm of a nerve which goes from shoulder to the neck. So this was exactly that. Watch Dr. Berg here. There's an amazing explanation of this. Yeah, it could have been part of it. We got another one here. $20 super chat from Slav. Thank you very much, Slav. No comment with that one, I guess. I don't see one. Whoops. You've probably been asked this 100 times. Was your surgery financed through OMS, public medical insurance? I mean, where are you going? Russian permanent residence. We are not permanent residents. We are on asylum, which I think does give us some medical benefits if we were signed up, which we're not yet because we have no idea. Somebody recently shared how to do that, but I haven't had time in the last week and a half to figure it out. We will be figuring it out because if we're eligible, we might as well make use of it. We paid for this surgery out of our own pocket. Cost about 65,000 rubles, I think. $950, right? Something like that for the surgery and for the stay in the hospital. Fair bit of money compared to Canadian prices. It's very cheap, but it is a lot here. It adds up. But we didn't have any other options. No, we don't have health care right now. Oh, wow, they actually classify you as asylum from Canada. Yes, yep. There is now a better way because Putin signed a new decree that you can now stay in Russia and get temporary residency if you are from a select bunch of countries, Canada being one. Most countries that are pushing LGBT basically. And are, I would call it soft persecution, but persecuting Christian churches, are now eligible to apply for temporary residency here in Russia and no need for language test. So that's huge, huge news. That allows you 3 months stay or 3 years stay. But before that, there was no way for us to stay, and asylum was the only thing. So they offered us, and we're offering other families asylum in order to be able to stay in Russia for a year. Russian landowners amused themselves by reading books aloud. I think you may start the same tradition, reading aloud to the whole family and sometimes sharing these happy evenings with us via videos. Interesting. So we do that with the Bible after our meals. Typically, every meal that we eat together, we read the Bible, at least one chapter. Sometimes if it's interesting, 2 or 3. The kids don't want me to stop reading, then I'll keep going. And then we spend a lot of time talking about it and talking about the history around it and world history involved in it, as much as I know. It gets to be some pretty in-depth conversations sometimes. We've thought about filming that. Never have, I guess. There was a little bit in the documentary that we did with a real reporter. I guess he filmed a little bit of that one of our times. Yeah. Do you plan to do maple syrup? No, we don't have any maple here. The Golden Domes of Orthodox churches provide better connection with God. Therefore, he hears you better than in Canada. I don't know about that, but they are sure beautiful. Absolutely stunning. So if Christmas isn't in the Bible, then are you concerned about God saying, do not keep man-made festivals? Thank you. No, I don't think so. I think I would be more concerned about what is the focus on. If your focus is truly on God, then I think it's pleasing to God. Many things can be a man-made festival, like a birthday. I don't think there's anything wrong with celebrating someone's birthday. So when our children have birthdays, of course, we have a birthday celebration for them. But obviously, we also, in that celebration, thank God for that child and for placing them in our care. I got a sneeze covered out. Excuse me. So the focus in your life, the focus in everything you do should be always directed at God. God made you. Everything you have is given from his hand and for you to enjoy, but from him. So I know there are people, we know people who do not celebrate birthdays at all because they think that is selfish or whatever. It's not gone on. I don't think that's true. It depends on how you do it. Anything can be bad. Wearing a hat could be bad. If I'm doing it for vainglory, then that could be bad. Everything you do needs to be to the honor and glory of God.
Amen.
Hello to the family from Crimea. I wish you health. You are great fellows. I watched you at Malakoff, and I have been following you since my arrival in Russia. Thank you very much. Thank you, Svetlana. You are a breath of fresh air, so enjoy watching you. Thank you. Debbie Hammond. I am surprised that you paid for surgery. I thought it was free in Russia. It is free, Ina. It's free for Russian citizens, but I'm not a citizen. We are not citizens, and therefore we don't qualify. We do apparently, we've been told, qualify under asylum and under temporary residence, but we need to apply for it. They don't just give it to you automatically. So we need to figure out all the steps involved in applying for it and going to do that. So one of our viewers, I forget who, but was kind enough to send us an email exactly what to do and how to do it. And now it's just a matter of finding the time to get it done. Family, good luck. And Anton, family, good luck with your business, good health, and a speedy adaptation to language barrier and all that. Thank you very much. Irina, greetings from Kostroma region. We love you. We wish you a happy life for you and your children on the Russian land. Thank you very much. Greetings, Arend and Anneesa. For some reason, it seems to me that you need to be asleep already. Good luck to you. Yeah, I'm tired. I'm beat. Absolutely beat. We weren't going to go live on YouTube, only on Boosty today. The second Sunday of every month, we are live on Boosty. And it's just like one-on-one. I think there was, 14 people in there today. And so we answer every question. It's much more in-depth. We don't have to miss any of them. And it was a good time. So it is every time, I guess. It's nice people in there. So that's what we do. If you're interested in that, that is for gold members only on our Boosty platform. It is a way for us to earn a little bit of income and for you to support us if you're interested in that. Of course, you don't have to. We also have translated videos available there. We're not really getting caught up very fast, but I think there was some talk about switching to new videos. Did you say?
I'm not sure yet.
Not sure yet? Okay. Anyway, all of them are being translated with proper Russian subtitles there as well. So if you are interested in supporting our family in that way, don't feel like you have to, but you can. And you can do that on Boosty platform. The link to that should be in the description of every one of our videos as well. We also started a Telegram. Not Telegram. Yeah, it is Telegram. No, it's not Telegram. We do have a Telegram channel, though. You can find us on Telegram as well. We have a, what's the thing called? X. There you go. I'm still learning how to use that, though. But we do have a brand new X platform as well. Boom, boom, boom. What do we got? Carter said, Eggers, what you are basically know about nurses before you came? Oh, I did a lot of homework. I do a lot of homework about everything. I spend a lot of time thinking, reading, learning, talking, listening. You have 2 ears, 1 mouth. So it might surprise you. As much as I talk, I listen twice as much. I try to. And that's what I always tell my kids.
He always says that I talk a lot too, but I think...
Oh, you do. Depends on the time of the day and the topic.
You do the majority of the talking.
Maybe. I spent a lot of time researching Russia, talking to people that were here, talking to other immigrants, such as Father Joseph Gleason in Yaroslavl, talking to John Hare in Altai, talking to Dmitry Valkovsky in Moscow, as well as others that I got in contact with, to learn as much as I could about Russia, about the climate, about the culture, about the people, about the opportunities, about farmland, immigration policy, you name it. Of course, Timur, our lawyer, spent piles of time talking to him. I spent some very late nights, early mornings on the phone with the government officials in Kostroma, in Kaluga, in Ivanovo, where else? Anyway, with lots, long story short, a lot of homework. Regarding Boosty, it is not welcome in Russia anymore. Please try to switch to local platforms.
That's a Russian.
Boosty is a Russian platform.
Mm-hmm.
It's built here in Russia. It is Russia. So that's not accurate information. Good evening, Rent. It seems to me that you caught a cold. Please take care. Yeah, I was supervising people this week and I did catch a little chill. Plus the one little tractor wouldn't start and I was helping Waylon with that. And yeah. And I think the new people actually might have brought it.
They brought us a present.
They had a bit of a sniffle going on when they showed up too. What do you think about the Cathedral of the Russian Armed Forces? I was so hoping to look at that. I have seen videos on it, and when I was in Moscow with Joe Rose, I was really hoping I would have had time to go look at it, but I didn't. Some people say it's
something for us to look
at. Just so much. Moscow's huge. There's so much to look at. But that cathedral is just awe-inspiring, amazing. Some people say it's unbelievably beauty. Some think it's a mockery of faith. Yeah, I don't know. It's an architectural marvel. It's beautiful. It's stunning. I can't comment to whether it's a mockery of faith. I haven't obviously personally seen it. But again, if everything is done to the glory of God, if that's the intention, then I think it's good. RM Real Estate Productions, $10 Canadian. Thank you very much. Hello from Montreal. Montreal, they say. Hello from Montreal. We're going to be in Russia in July, hoping to stop by and say hello and buy some produce from your kiosk. Let us know if you need anything from here, Ricardo. What did I think of the other day again? I was like, man, I missed that.
You have to email us.
Yeah, shoot us an email for sure. I can't think of it. There was literally something the other day. I was like,
well,
man, you can only find that in Canada. And
but last time you said it on the live, and then we found it. Somebody sent us a link.
True. Yeah. I forget what it was. I don't know. No matter. Oh, did I thumb that up? I should thumb that up. Yep, I did. All right. Хорошо. Greetings from Veliki Novgorod. Come to visit us on an excursion. Russian Caucasian, I want to marry your eldest daughter. Well, you have to go through me first. Another friendly advice for Arend. Right now, you sound like you need lots of vitamin C. So fill up your big mug with hot water and squeeze some lemon juice there or raspberries. Ooh, that sounds yummy. We used to do that. Hello, Santa Barbara. How is the local wine? Oh, no idea. I don't think they make local wine here, do they?
I don't know.
What name do you use on X so I can follow you?
Countryside Russ.
Yeah, at Countryside Russ, right?
But it might be Aaron.
It might be under Arend Feenstra. When I set it up, it showed up that way, and then I tried to change it to Countryside Acres, and for some reason that was taken or it wouldn't let me. I don't know. So Arend Feenstra, Countryside Russ. One of those two. Hopefully you can find it. The link's in the description. Probably not in here, but just check out the next video. RM Real Estate Productions, $5 super chat. I've emailed you about a possible home build in Leningrad Oblast. You can let me know via email there. Yeah, it might not hurt to send a new email though. I literally get hundreds of emails, and yours will be way down the bottom of the list somewhere by now. So it might not be a bad idea to send a new one when you're ready to come, and we'll go from there. Thank you again. Karen refuses to change his religion, especially to force him. Who's Karen?
I don't know. Maybe they're talking about you, Aaron.
Did the children's eyesight improve after the exercise? Yes, it did. Alex, Boosty used to be the Russian platform. The business has been split to the internal and external parts. Hence, Boosty had canceled many channels this spring. Nice channels, by the way, just letting you know.
Okay, interesting.
Okay, well, ours is still working, and it's still Russian. And yeah, all the tax stuff, everything is all Russian. My channel, $10 super chat. Thank you very much. I tried to start donating last year via Boosty, but MC flags it as high risk. More discrimination.
Maybe put on a VPN.
Maybe. Thank you very much. I was trying to read the Russian here, but my Russian is still плохо. I'm support Russia, but stuck in West Virginia. How is that West Virginia? Virginia, I guess. Virginia. It's not how I would have thought Virginia would be spelled. Interesting. Thank you very much. It's amazing how many people around the world would like to live here. It's like, Lord, is there another 3-4 emails of people that wanted to come today? Crazy. How will you build security of your place? Your house stands just in the middle of the field. You need a good fence and a serious dog. Russia's not that full of crime. Like, there's no noticeable crime. I see more crime in Canada. Right? You go to any store and you see people shoplifting in Canada. I've never seen anything like that here. People seem very easy to get along with and lack of crime. We will, of course, have a fence, a big fence. And if somebody wants to hop that fence, they may very well run into a big bull. And that might just take care of them. So I would recommend, if you're thinking about jumping my fence, don't. Yeah? Good idea?
This is a good idea.
Or my daughter's horse, if we ever get around to buying a horse. That might hurt too.
It's interesting. They said that Boosty is now. Well, that was oh yeah. Boosty is now in
Netherlands.
Base. They might cut themselves off. Okay, so it hasn't updated on Wikipedia.
When was that? Boosty is now Netherlands based. They might cut themselves off from Russia if the EU keeps on keeping on. Well, then we'll have to find a new Russian platform, I guess. Didn't know that. When did that happen? All right, well, we're going to look into that. Since last year, that guy's saying, right?
You've seen that one?
Thank you very much. Russell Swiss is where I was reading another super chat. Thank you very much. That is Australian, right? AED? No.
No, that's the other one that you keep getting confused with.
Arab Emirates? No. Yeah? You sure? All right. Thank you very much. Oh, Arend, silk farmer equals sericulture. Don't they have silk farms in Canada where mulberry leaves are fed to caterpillars and silk thread is obtained and weaved into? Oh, I have no idea. I don't think that's a big Canadian thing.
Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Silk farms in Canada?
We do have them somewhere, but
Yeah?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Harriet worked a little bit with silk, didn't she?
She was just like silk from the silk.
Yeah, but I thought she
farms.
traveled to another country to see that.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I was just a kid.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
No, I thought the last time we were there, Hank was out in the shop there and Harriet was telling us about it. Anyway, there's an older couple that we know. She loves spinning and weaving and all that kind of stuff. You have good pronunciation of Russian words, Arend. Thank you. The problem is it's only a few words. I wish it was more.
You're doing much better though.
Learning.
Yeah, you're doing very well. We can go out and you can actually like have a conversation with people pretty good without translate.
Yeah.
Like not sentences.
People are very forgiving, very kind and hospitable.
Yeah, but like even when you put in words, like I have the local lady here, I just was so like, it was so nice to see because you like throw a word in there and then you'd like add 3 sentences, you know, a small little sentence like child age, and she's like, she's just so excited.
Oh, in the village here, yeah.
So
she was
excited
rooting me on. She's like,
good job. Yes, you were doing it, right? So it was nice. It was nice.
Yep.
Me, not so much. I can't roll my R's.
If people talk slow enough and talk to me like a child, then that helps. But some people are like, yani pani mile, and then they just go a mile a minute, Russian, and you're like, I totally lost.
Yeah.
That doesn't help. Arend, good health to you. Siberian, thank you. Artyom.
Somebody said that they banned the MasterCard with Boosty last year. So that could be the issue. It's not that it's bought by somebody else. It could be just the MasterCard's not working out of country.
Well, Western.
If you go down,
I'm pretty sure that all Western, like Visas and MasterCard, none of that works on Boosty anymore. See, that's why I think it's Russian owned. Right, because
that's what I was saying.
like we have also subscribed to some people on Boosty, and we use our Sberbank card, our Russian mirror card, and it works no problem. And also we have done it for people in the West that were not able to buy the Boosty. They sent us an email. They said, hey, I would like 1 year subscription. And they sent us the money via PayPal. And then Anneesa gifts them. So you can do that through the Boosty program. And so now there are various people in the West who are signed up to Boosty that way. So it is a possibility. But they're not able to do it from there. So that again makes us think that it's got to be a Russian platform. 100%. I don't know what the 100% was for. What kind of farming you guys have? Livestock? Nothing yet. Kids. Kids. Some days they're pigs.
Kids and Canadians.
We are in the process. So the house was first. We have the land. We will be vegetable farming in the spring. We got a lot of land that needs to be worked, so we're hoping to put it into production. And we're also hoping to start getting animals soon. But we have to be able to live here full time before we can actually get animals, or otherwise nobody's here to look after them. So we're also in the process hoping to start building our workshop / barn, and then we'll be able to house a few critters in there, and then hopefully next year get animals. And Anneesa, it is proper time to sing. Let's try some simple Russian songs together. All right, you first. Ready? Go. I didn't hear him. Did you hear him?
No.
Nah. I was going to join in if I could hear you, but I didn't hear you. Do you plan to do greenhouse farming? We would like to have a few greenhouses, yes, but not hydroponics.
No, they'll be in the dirt.
We believe in growing in dirt. It is much easier and simpler to grow in water, but then the nutrients aren't there. In our opinion, it is important to get nutrients from the soil and have real food. A lot of the Western food, tomatoes especially, things like that, they look nice and they're full of water, but they're lacking in nutrients because they're not raised in dirt. If I got a chance in my life, I'll show you how a silk farm works and you can show me yours. Sounds interesting? Russian is not an easy language. Getting very deep into grammatic rules might be not worth it, but some grammatics won't hurt. I think it's better to focus on ready sentences. Use ChatGPT for that. Yeah, and that's what I tried to. So sentences that we end up repeating a lot, I try to learn. even numbers, you go to the gas, it's a small thing, I know, but you go to the gas station to fill up with some diesel or something, and I try to know the numbers so that when I get in, I can tell them, hey, I got so many liters, and it's just little things like that. They just slowly build on. You get more and more comfortable, and I can say this, and then I can say that, and you guys got to continue to be forgiving, because I'm sure it sounds like a child, and it's not in the right order, and sometimes I might use the female version instead of the male version, but I would say 96% of the people don't care. They're very much like, hey, they just appreciate that I'm doing my best, and you'll learn. It'll be all right. What do you think about the tax system in Russia compared to Canada? I don't know a lot about it yet, but I do know the taxes in Canada are insane, and here it's cheap. It's like 13% flat rate or something. And there is a couple of different tax schemes, so I don't know exactly all of them, but it's much, much less than it is in Canada. Canada, it is horrible. First, you got income tax, and you also have all your sales taxes on top of that. And yeah, it's brutal. We pay a lot of tax in Canada, which is okay if you get something for it. Oh, property tax too. People pay property tax. That one's also insane. But you don't really get anything for it over there. A lot of that money is now going for surgeries for transgender people and things like that, and we obviously don't agree with that. Are you planning to expand your family here in Russia? You mean have more kids, I'm guessing? We leave that up to the Lord to decide. If he blesses us with more children, then we will gladly accept them. And if he does not, then not. But we've talked about adoption many times as well. I think we need to be citizens for that.
Yes.
There are many children out there who
it would be easier if we were citizens. Just say it that way.
There are many children out there that need a home, and we feel we have a loving home, and we have room in our hearts, room in our home, and why not offer that help then? Why not give some child a family that they don't have? So that's always an option for us as well. Don't scratch off your beard. Am I scratching that much, or what's going on?
You were touching your face.
Yeah, don't cut that ear off, and then don't scratch your beard, and then down here got a headache. No, I don't have a headache. Good morning from Olympia. Love you guys. If I ever visit Russia, would it be accessible for a wheelchair user in Nizhny Novgorod?
I think so.
Depending on where you go, yes. There are a lot of places that are, I guess I was going to say the bank, but it does have a ramp up that one side, I guess. So, yeah, not as accessible as in the West. No, but there's like very few people. We've only ever seen one on a wheelchair.
If you needed to go up the stairs, somebody would be
there. Oh, somebody probably pick you up and help you up. Yeah, I was just commenting on that today. There's so many people driving scooters and things in the West. People seem to have a lot more health problems and be very unfit and unhealthy in the West. And here, for the most part, people seem very fit.
Yeah.
Good shape.
But just a wheelchair, yeah. I think there's a lot of... Yeah.
Hi, from New Zealand. So surprised to see you over in Russia. I'm following you, but started from the beginning. We're here. If you start speaking Russian a little, your audience will increase significantly. Maybe not. We have a large audience in the West as well. If we spoke the whole thing in Russian, we would lose the entire Western audience. And since a lot of these videos are for Western audience to show them that Russia is a wonderful place, it would not make sense to do that in Russian. You must be citizens to adopt kids. There is a law of Duma that forbid adoption to foreigners, even if they live in Russia. Sorry. Well, I think that makes sense.
Yeah, for sure.
Greetings from Sertalovo, St. Petersburg. Lord bless you and your family. Thank you very much. Thank you. I liked your answer, and good luck in whatever you do. Thank you, Anna. Hello, workers. It's a pity there's no translation.
Soon.
Tomorrow. Regarding the adoption, there are different types of adoption. Might be the other ways we would work. American and Russia. They told my Russian citizen wife that she had to give up her American citizenship to adopt.
I think those laws have changed.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah, I think they have. Because they don't make you give up your other citizens to become a citizen here.
At my channel, I think you for being rude. Anneesa is young, great woman. So if it means to be another child will happen, a lot of love to this great
Somebody
family.
said that I'm too old. I've had 9 children.
Too old.
I'm still quite young.
My wonderful wife is only 40. Sorry yet.
Yeah.
When you arrive in another country, you will learn the language of that country first. Alicia, feel free to speak Russian. More practice. Now you are arranging your life at a crazy pace. Subsequently, learning the language will be easier due to greater communication with native Russian speakers. True. Hi, Arend. If some of your children say that they want to continue study in a Russian university, would you provide your blessing and support for that? Of course.
Of course.
100%. Why wouldn't I? Yep. Everything we do, people don't seem to understand our family that well, I guess, but everything we do is for them and for what's best for them. That doesn't mean we spoil them, of course. We try to educate them and teach them and train them. But if they would like to, first of all, we'd sit down and ask why. I find a lot of kids in the West just go to school because that's what you do. After done one school, you go to university, and I think that's dumb. That's just a waste of money. Yet if you have a specific plan in mind, you want to become a doctor, well, you need to go to school. You want to be a veterinarian, you got to go to school. But if you're just going to school because all your friends are, that's dumb. I would not recommend it. I would suggest my children stay at home. There's no need for it unless you have a specific goal in mind. I don't think everybody should go to university.
That's what you should.
Although I use a wheelchair, I go hiking and I'm actually quite fit. Not every user is unhealthy. That's true. Yeah, no, I wasn't trying to imply that. I just was saying that there are a lot of unhealthy people in the West. And it's something that I've noticed here is a stark contrast is that people here seem to be overall much healthier.
Yeah, and that's what I was worried when you were talking about wheelchairs. It sounded like you were implying everybody in the wheelchair. There was
no. There's lots of unfortunate things that happen. There's many reasons why people could be in a wheelchair. I'm sorry, I did not mean any offense.
Yeah, I thought of it when you said it, but then we got onto something else, and
Okay,
I thought, oh dear.
No, that wasn't my intention. Yeah. Children deserve a loving home. Amen. Although I use a wheel, Arend, just focus first of all on Russian vocabulary, grammar after that. Russian people will understand you even with minimal grammar, and they will help you with the grammar in process or your kids. Yep, absolutely. An interesting position in any country of the body. First of all, they will learn the language. No one is obliged to know the language you speak. It is just me. How come when I see the Russian written, it looks like Greek?
That's right, yeah.
In Canada, we always say it's all French to me. I don't understand none of it. Yeah. All right. Sounds like some talking back and forth there. Do you collect herbs to make tea?
Not at the moment, but I have in the past. It's kind of hard to do when you're in between places.
Yeah. Are you still looking for a personal assistant? Not right now. We have a very good personal assistant right now who is extremely helpful. Down the road, maybe. I'm considering hiring somebody for social media stuff. But in order to hire somebody, you need to be making enough money to pay for somebody. So I'm hoping come spring when we start making more money or start making some money on the farm that we'll also be able to start hiring more people. One of the reasons we came here as well is to, obviously for our own family, but also to create jobs, create opportunities. I would love to see people come back to the countryside. So if we can do that by employing people, giving the community revitalization through work, hope, opportunity, and share that around, right? Be great. Okay, I think we're going to call it quits. Looks like it's been about an hour.
Is it really? Right?
Yep, it went by pretty quick, folks. Thank you all. If you haven't hit the thumbs up yet, do so now. Give her a good click. Clickety click, click, click. And we will say goodnight.
Do you guys have Russian citizen? No.
No.
We don't even have temporary residency yet.
Keep up the good work. I always look forward to your progress. How did you two meet?
That's a long story.
We'll share that another day, maybe. My daughter loves the Russian language. I wish all the family all the best. Arend, don't pay attention on comments about need to learn Russian, first of all. Oh, I don't. I got fairly thick skin.
Good night.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Good night, good night, good night.
Wishing your life cheers. Check into it. Sleep well. Put like under the video. All right, we're going. Good night, everybody. God bless y'all. We'll catch y'all. There'll be another video tomorrow, probably.
I'm hoping so.
All right. Catch y'all later.